Today we'll discuss about the range of the function. Range of inverse trigonometric functions or inverse trigonometric functions. In the last class I have discussed about different questions based on the domain. Today we'll discuss about the questions based on the range. Okay, before that you should remember inverse function, its range, because domain already I have discussed. I am not going to write domain here. So sin inverse x, it lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, then cos inverse x remains between 0 to pi. Tan inverse x remains between open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. This one not included. This one included here. Cot inverse x, that is open interval 0 to pi, open interval. Then sec inverse x, that is closed interval 0 to pi minus cos 90 is 0, so pi by 2 is excluded here. Cosec inverse x, it is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 excluding 0. Remember, this will come in the section 3. It will be carrying either 2 marks or 4 marks. So you have to be very careful about this type of question. See, what are the questions you expect in this? Suppose our first question is find the value of tan inverse 1 plus cos inverse minus half, cos inverse minus half plus sin inverse minus half. So what you have to keep in the mind? Tan inverse x range you have to remember. No need to write, just I am telling you. For tan inverse x, it belongs to, the range is open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Sin inverse x, that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 but closed interval. And cos inverse x between 0 to pi. Means this one will remain between minus 90 to plus 90. This one will remain between 0 to 180, 0 to pi. This will remain between minus 90 to plus 90. Okay, so how to solve? Look at here. If you have keep the range in the mind, I can write tan inverse tan 1. Okay. Actually 3 steps I have to show here. Let tan inverse 1 equals to x implies tan x equals to 1 implies x tan x equals to tan pi by 4. This is the method you solve. Therefore x is pi by 4. X means which one? This one. So this value became pi by 4. Look at this. Cos inverse minus half is suppose y implies cos y. Cos will go that side. Cos y is minus half. Cos which value is minus half? cos y equals to minus cos 60 degree. But your range is 0 to pi. So you have to bring under the range. Remember, cos is negative here in second quadrant, pi minus theta 4. Cos is negative here. So this will write cos pi minus theta. Cos y equals to cos pi minus pi by 3. Cos pi minus theta minus cos theta. That means your y equals to pi minus pi by 3. That is 2 pi by 3. This is 2 pi by 3. These two you got. Okay. Same method. Sin inverse minus half. Sin inverse minus half equals to z, suppose. So sin z equals to minus half. The sin of z equals to minus sin pi by 30 degree. But you cannot write sin is negative where? Sin is negative here, sin is negative here and here. But what is your range? Is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So this you will write, because this is the quadrant of pi plus theta, this is the quadrant of minus theta. This is the quadrant of minus theta if you go in this way, because our range will fall in this manner. So you can write sin z equal to sin of minus pi by 6, because minus pi by 6 lies between minus pi by 6 lies between minus 90 to plus 90. So z equals to minus pi by 6. Now you put the values. Therefore tan inverse 1 cos inverse minus half sin inverse minus half. So it will give you, this is pi by 4 plus 2 pi by 3 minus pi by 6. So LCM is 12. This is 3 pi, 4 to the 8 pi minus 2 pi. That is 9 pi by 12. That is 3 pi by 4. Okay. So I can give you a question. You can try yourself. Same homework for you. Another question. Look at. Find the value of. Find the value of tan inverse. Exactly same method you have to follow. Minus 1 by root 3 plus cot 1 by root 3 plus tan inverse sin minus r. Tan inverse sin minus r. This is a new pattern. This part I am not solving. This is easy. You try. This also you try. Only this part I will solve for you. This part I am going to solve for you. Tan inverse sin minus half. This is what I am going to solve. This part. Third part. So look. Tan inverse sin minus half. This is since sin of minus theta is minus sin theta, So that will be tan inverse minus sin pi by 2. What is sin 90? Sin 90 is what? Minus 1. So this will put as, suppose z, that is tan z equals to minus 1, tan inverse, sorry, tan z equals to minus 1, tan z is minus tan pi by 4. You have to remember its range. It is between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So we have to keep within that range. So what is the range? Implies tan z equals to tan of minus pi by 4, because tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. So z equals to minus pi by 4. Means one value you got, other two I had told you how to solve. Try to solve it. Okay. See another question. Suppose you get a question, sin inverse cos, simplify. Sin inverse cos 2 pi by 3. Means you have to simplify, bring to sin term. How to solve? Sin inverse, this is cos pi minus pi by 3. 3 pi minus pi is 2 pi by 3. So what is the quadrant? Look at here. Pi minus theta. Pi minus theta, second quadrant, cos is negative. So that will be sin inverse minus cos pi by 3. Okay now? So what is cos pi by 3? Minus half. Now you have to find sin inverse minus half. Suppose this is x. Implies sin x equals to minus half. Implies sin x equals to minus sin pi by 3. But what is your range? Range is minus pi by 2 to plus pi. This is what always you have to remember. Your range has to fall between this. So I can write, this is sin x equals to sin of minus pi by 3. So the value became minus pi. Okay, let's take another question. Suppose I have a question, tan inverse. This is also interesting for us. Simplify. Tan inverse tan 15 pi by 4. You know tan inverse, tan is theta. Can I write 15 pi by 4? If you write, this will be wrong. Because 15 into 45 degree, how much? 675 degree. But what is your range? This doesn't belong to minus 90 to plus 90. This doesn't fall here. So this answer will be wrong. So what I have to do is I have to simplify. What simplification? Now this is tan inverse tan. You have to bring the angle between this. How to bring? Tan inverse tan 4 pi minus pi by 4. 4 for the 16 minus 1, 15 pi by 4. Where is 4 pi minus theta? Look at the quadrant here. This is your 2 pi. 2 pi. 4 pi minus theta falling here. Look at 2 pi 4 pi minus this quadrant tan is negative, so this will be tan inverse minus tan pi by 2. Tan 4 pi minus theta, fourth quadrant negative, so minus tan pi by 4. That will be tan inverse minus 1 equals to suppose x. Then how will you solve it? Tan x equals to minus 1. Okay, so tan x equals to minus tan pi by 4. Your angle has to fall within this. Tan x equals to tan of minus pi by 2. X is equal to minus pi. So also. So already I have solved so many questions in the previous videos. Try to solve. Today we'll see a new question. Look at here. Expected this year also. Which one is greater? It's a very important question for us. Which one is greater? Tan inverse 1 or tan 1? Which one is greater? How to solve? Any idea? What is tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. Your tan 45 degree. Like this we have solved. Now 1 is greater than pi by 4. Is it so? Why? Look at. What is pi by 4? 22 by 7 into 4. 11. 11 by 14. Any number, denominator is bigger means this is obviously less than 1. That is why 1 is greater than pi by 4. So you can write tan 1 is greater than tan pi by 4. Okay, then you can write tan 1 is greater than 1. Because tan pi by 4 is 1. Tan pi by 4 is 1. So look at here. This is your equation number 1. This is your equation number 2. Tan 1 greater than 1. 1 greater than pi by 4. So combining 1 and 2, what do you get? Combining 1 and 2, you will get tan 1 greater than 1 greater than pi by 4. Possible? That means tan 1 is greater than pi by 4. Implies tan 1 is greater than pi by 4. Tan whose value is pi by 4. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. You can write tan 1 is greater than tan inverse 1. Because tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. So this is what you wanted to prove. That means conclusion is tan 1 is greater than tan inverse 1. Okay. Another important question for us. Evaluate or prove that this I already have done. Still I am doing. Prove that sec square tan inverse sec square tan inverse 2 plus cosec square cot inverse 3 9 plus 9. 15. You have to prove it. So how to prove? Look at left hand side. Sec square theta, since sec square theta is 1 plus tan square theta, cosec square theta is 1 plus cot square theta. This you know. So this you can write 1 plus tan square theta. Theta means what? This is your theta. Sec square theta, this is your theta. So tan square, tan inverse 2. 1 plus cot square, cot inverse 3. But tan square, so you can write 1 plus tan of tan inverse 2. Then square is here because tan square theta plus 1 plus cot of cot inverse 3 square. So tan inverse cancel, 2 square. Cot inverse cancel, 3 square. So that is 15. Okay. Two new pattern of question again. You see. So another question is, if a new pattern of question, cosec inverse x plus cosec inverse y plus cosec inverse z equals to minus 3 pi by 2. Find the value of x by y plus y by z plus z by x. This is a new question. So remember, if you remember cos inverse graph, actually the graph is not in the syllabus. Even then we have to solve it. Minimum value of cosec inverse x is minus pi by 2 and x equals to minus 1. If you study the graph, you will find this. So what shall I write then? The same formula for cosec inverse y, for cosec inverse z. Cosec inverse x, cosec inverse y, cosec inverse z, minus pi by 2, minus pi by 2, minus pi by 2. If you have taken all the minimum values, that means individual can be minus pi by 2. So you can write, that means what? Cosec inverse x equals to cosec inverse y equals to cosec inverse z is minus pi by 2. All will be minus pi by 2. So if I consider first part, what shall I get? cosec inverse x equals to minus pi by 2. Implies cosec minus pi by 2 equals to x. Implies, hello? Minus cosec pi by 2 equals to x. Therefore, your x is equal to minus 1 because cosec pi by 2 is sin 90 is 1, cosec 90 is also 1. That means x is minus 1. When x is minus 1, when x is equal to minus 1 implies similarly y is also similarly y is equal to minus 1. Therefore, and z is also minus 1. Same method. No need to prove. One part we have done. Rest you can write. So, therefore, x by y plus y by z, z by x, minus 1 by minus 1, minus 1 by minus 1, minus 1 by minus 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. Okay. Another question is also like that. That I will show you. You can solve exactly in the same manner. That is, if x, y, z belongs to minus 1 to 1. X, y, z belongs to minus 1 to 1. And sin inverse x, sin inverse y, sin inverse z equals to minus 3 pi by 2. Minus 3 pi by 2. Find the value of x square plus y square plus z square. I am writing here minus 3 pi by 2. Okay. Now look. How to start? I can write that when minimum value of sin inverse x, minimum value of sin inverse x when x belongs to minus 1 to 1 is minus pi by 2. Okay. Therefore, you are writing sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z minus pi by 2 minus pi by 2 minus pi by 2. 3 parts are written. Now you proceed. How I have solved the previous question. Proceed. Then you find x square plus y square plus z square. How? The same method will be there. So sin inverse x will be minus pi by 2. So sin y is equal to or x is equal to minus sin pi by 2. So x will be minus 1, y will be minus 1, z will be minus 1. You put here. So you complete it. Okay. So all the new pattern of question from this chapter we discussed. So in the next class we will have a new chapter with a new pattern of question. Okay.